What's going on, beautiful folks, y'all? Today, we got us a doozy. Doozy. This young lady you see on the screen right here says she went on a date with a man who lied about his age, who was late, who was broke, card declined, all kinds of stuff. Picking on her, all kinds of just kind of wildness, y'all. So we'll play the video. We're going to react to it as well, y'all. It's a couple of videos. The second video is a little longer, but we're gonna get through it, y'all. You know, it's kind of funny. Just stay tuned.
This man and his card declined 3 times. I have never had anything like this. Y'all, I went on a date with this man and his card declined 3 times. I have never had anything like this happen before on a date, so let's get into it. First, let's start off with he was 15 minutes late. I had to sit at the bar. The host and the bartender was like, who has you waiting? And I was like, I don't know. Eventually, he did show up and we got seated and the conversation was fine.
So showing up late and not letting the person you know going to be late is also where they at? I don't have it. Oh. It's one of these, y'all. Showing up late with no warning, no nothing is absolutely a red flag. I know some people out here just like, this is why the dating pool is trash, because people like you, Lee. Yo, if they're late on the first date, it's kind of like sometimes people are trying to establish a pattern. They're trying to establish some type of dominance and see if you'll be a ride or die, to see how much you'll be willing to tolerate later on. So don't excuse lateness, y'all. Like I said, some people just let it go, let it slide or whatever. And it's understandable with traffic and stuff. But let people know. If you just show up 15 minutes late, you really just want to see if the person is still going to be there. But like she said, she's like, okay. Sorry, y'all.
Eventually, he did show up and we got seated and the conversation was fine, but he had many red flags. Essentially, he lied about his age. He said he was 44, but he's 52. And he also...
Yeah, if you lie about, again, get up and leave right there. I've talked to so many people over the last few years who, when they meet their person, they find out that the person lied about how old they were. Like, they either lie to be younger or lie to be older to try to fit you. And that's manipulation. Well, you ask them, why did you lie about your age? And they'll say something like, well, I just really liked you, and I didn't think you would like me if I told you how old I really was. Like, the difference between 52 and 45 is not that stark, but I guess it just sounds better to him because I think she's in her 20s, right? Again, this is okay.
Said how he feels like women use him and yada yada yada, and he doesn't date women his own age because they have baggage. There's a lot I can dissect here, but I eventually go to the bathroom by the time the bill comes. Him and how he's 50, but he's 52. And he also said how he feels like women use him and yada yada yada, and he doesn't date women his own age because they have baggage. There's a lot I can dissect here, but I eventually...
He doesn't date women his own age because they have baggage. Yeah, y'all understand how much I hate when people say this. You don't date people your own age because they have baggage. How in the fuck do they get the baggage? You weirdo. You think people just out here just creating baggage, just bagging stuff up? No, they get abused and damaged by old weird dudes like that. And then they just try to find somebody younger that's more, they feel like it's easier to manipulate, that is more malleable. Like they don't have baggage. Who gave them the baggage? No, is everybody in this situation going to be traumatized and damaged and stuff like that? Is every person in this situation going to be narcissistic or toxic to traumatize and add baggage to said person? No, not everybody's going to do that, right? But stop saying that. Like, I don't understand. You got baggage, but how do you get the baggage? Weirdos, boy.
Go to the bathroom by the time the bill comes, and once I got back, I saw the waiter whisper to him something, and I was like, oh, the card got declined. And it happened 2 more times. He eventually paid in cash. I was just putting on my makeup, acting like I didn't know what was going on because I was in disbelief. He sat there the whole time talking about money, and I'm like, sir, your card is declined. It does not stop there. Now, I did ask him for some photos because his outfit ate and I had to get some content, but I was going...
Money. When I hear money, I think about Toy Story. Money. That's all I think about. But again, he ended up paying in cash. Y'all know how people do. You'll learn a lot about somebody with how they deal with shame. His card gets declined. He's ashamed that his card got declined, so he had to pay with cash. But you know, he worried about people using him for money. But then you find out that he ain't really got that type of money. When people say that, when they try to, I want anybody who's gonna use me for my money. What they're saying, a lot of times what they're saying is they might not have that money. They want to test you to see how, again, it's always a test, y'all.
Going to a birthday party in Chinatown. He was like, do you need a ride? And I was like, let me see his card. Y'all, and let's see what he said about my hair.
What like now? You got weave on and shit. Like, what's wrong with your neck?
This is a wig.
That's
it's not a weave.
It's the same thing.
I think weave is more of an investment than a wig. I would say.
No, I think it's
Hairstyle.
hairstyle. Okay.
I keep it in a protective hairstyle because it works better for my schedule
I got you.
and what I do actively, because there's just no way I'm going to spend an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening on my hair. I do it sometimes. Y'all, and then tell me why he proceeds to tell me my toenails are busted because I don't have a fresh pedicure. I couldn't believe it. He dropped me off, had a great time at my friend's birthday party. Now, I ended up going to Clark Street L House with one of my friends and her boyfriend. And y'all, this spot, it's open till 5. It's a
Yeah, that's wild, y'all. Y'all see what she just dealt with, though. Like, he tried to chastise her and berate her because he got his card that got declined. And he's ashamed, so now he's trying to attack her to make it seem like she trying to point out her flaws. Like, you get old heads who do that type of stuff right there, who rely on the manipulation technique or the dating technique of negging, where they try to bring a lot of negative stuff into your life, right? They try to point out your flaws in order to make you to feel insecure around them. So that way they try to put you in your place, so to speak. So watch out for that right here. We're gonna watch the beginning part of this video, right? Because this is her going into more detail about the red flags that she may have missed and things like that.
With a man who claimed he was 44, ended up being 52, his card declined, and he picked on me about my looks. This is the last video I make about that. I had a few more details. I was telling my friend about it. I was like, let me write this down, because I gotta share it with the girlies. Now, the first red flag from this man that trickles down into everything is him saying, I don't like when women use me for my money. Granted, he only likes to date women, because I asked him from the ages of 21 to early 30s, because he claims women his age in their 50s are damaged goods.
There you go the damaged goods thing right there. Again, lying about the age. You so worried about women being damaged goods at that age when you yourself look damaged. You know what I'm saying? Lying about how much money you make, lying about a lot of stuff, and Jen try to use that old weird dating technique about negging somebody.
So he's like, I don't like when women try to use me for my money, blah, blah, blah.
Money.
For them. But the whole time, almost every conversation and topic he brought up was about how his money could work for me. Examples are as follows. First off, he said, if I wanted a boob job, he would buy it.
Oh, Lordy, negging.
He literally asked me, do you want to go on a trip somewhere? And if so, where? He's like, I booked the flights next week. And I was like, shut the fuck up.
Future faking.
If I had ever flown business class, because I travel a lot. And I told him, no, it's not in my budget right now. And he said, that's so sad. You've never flown business. Trying to make me feel bad about it.
Negging. He's trying to make her feel like he's the best thing that's going to happen to her. Look, I'm older than you. I got my stuff together. You can put in business class. I put you in a business class seat, girl. You can lean. Look, get an extra 6 inches of a footrest, a foot room, and maybe it's something else later on. You know what I mean? Negging. You want a boo job? Negging. You see something? Negging plus future faking. This is the old manipulative weirdo. Like, seriously.
In my head, I'm thinking, well, I'm only like 28 years old.
28.
I'm just glad I can get on the flight and fly economy. So he's bragging about flying business class, and he's like, well, when's your next trip? And I tell him, I'm about to go overseas with my friend. It's like 2 12-hour flights. And I asked him, so are you going to upgrade my flight? Is that why you asked? And he just goes, well, I could if I wanted to. So I was like, well, why'd you bring it up? Do you want to or not? Now, for a man who spoke a lot about money, I asked him where he lives in the city.
Uh-oh.
And he was like, I live out in the suburbs, but now I'm living with my cousin on the south side. I was like,
Now I got a roommate. Now I'm 50 plus with a roommate.
figure out all my properties. Like, very, like,
Vague.
non-direct information.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta figure out this house and this house.
I know what people are gonna say when they see this. They're gonna be like, "Well, Lee, he didn't want to reveal too much," but he already talking about flying business class and doing all this other stuff. So he himself is already revealing that stuff on his own. Like he's bringing it up, not her.
I'm staying with my cousin right now until I figure it out. And
I'm in between houses. I'm in between houses right now, in between my properties and my cousin's house.
like, okay, you're homeless. He also told me he was buying a house in Aruba, a vacation home, and how he wanted to take his daughter there for, he said, either her 18th or 21st birthday. He was like, I'm not sure which birthday.
Oh,
And I'm like, you don't know when your daughter's birthday is?
yikes!
Not father of the year. Also, when it came to cocktails and it came to drinks, it's kind of rude to the server. I don't like people who are rude.
Uh-oh.
to the staff.
Red flag.
On that. Call me toxic. All the men I date, they like whiskey or bourbon on the rocks. I said, what do you like to drink, sir? And he was like, I like Mai Tais.
Oh,
He's like,
I don't know.
drink where I can't.
See, I don't know about that one right there. He might a little Mai Tai, a little margarita, little Arnold Palmy.
The alcohol, he said, make it super sweet.
don't mind that.
So he's looking at the menu. We're not at a restaurant where there's Mai Tais on the menu.
Uh oh.
And he tells his server, I just want something sweet. Do whatever you have to do and tell the bartender. And he kind of does one of these. And I'm perplexed. I look at because the waiter's trying to get at me. I ain't gonna hold you. The waiter's trying to get me. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I literally, like, I apologize.
Yep.
Very embarrassing. What else?
We'll do one more, y'all.
When it came to ordering food, even when I was dating Airplane Bay, and honestly, any man, I am a sharer. I love when a man says, get whatever you want. And I love when a man suggests,
Where's this going?
a couple plates for the table. Maybe get 1 or 2 entrees.
Where is this going?
Appetizers, and let's split it. So I'm like, that's what we're going to do. We're here at Big and Olive, and you already lied about your age. And your age. We're about to order about 5 plates. I'm about to try this whole menu.
Uh-oh.
So I go, hey, how do you feel about maybe we get the octopus and a salad?
Uh-oh.
We get 1 or 2 entrees. And he goes, oh, those are big healthy options. Are you watching your weight?
Uh-oh. All right, y'all. I've heard enough. Dude is definitely trying to nag her. So if you out here in the real world, and this is not just for women, this will go for men as well. You out here in the real world, and people are trying to bring up you on the first date, trying to get to know somebody, and they're trying to point out negative qualities or things that they think that you should be insecure about, or they're trying to create insecurity. They're not, like I said, you might not be insecure about certain things, but they might be trying to create an insecurity within yourself. You might want to get up and leave, y'all. You don't have to stay. She said she was staying, like you see at the bottom of the screen right here. She said at this point I was conducting research. You can see it right there, but don't do the research, y'all. Get up and bounce, y'all. Anyways, y'all can check her name out right here, Shay Good, whatnot. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, mental illness, Lee Hammock. I'm out. Peace.